What's up, New Albany Middle School? How you guys doing? My name is Nate Stodghill. You may recognize me from The Real World, back to San Diego. You may even recognize me from the Real World Road Rules Challenge, MTV, Battle of the X's. And you might see me on many more MTV shows, but I can't tell you. Anyways, I think we're here to talk about why you might really know me, and that's because of the Living Memoir. A little Miss Grace Lowe contacted me and said she wanted me to say a few things. And so here I go. First off, I want to say thank you to Grace, Hannah, Tyler, and Jack for selecting the Living Memoir. I don't think you know how much of an impact you're actually going to play just by spreading the word. But I think you'll see that it's going to be busy, it's going to be a lot of hard work, but in the end, it'll all be worth it. And trust me, by the end of all this, you will see just a glimpse of what I get to do every day. I also want to thank the staff and the administration of New Albany Middle School for allowing me to record and present this along with this group's presentation, and thank you. And to you students out there, thank you for at least listening to me. So, anyways, she wanted me to discuss what's called the 501c3 licensing process. In other words, it's the process that it takes for a charity to become a charity. A 501c3 nonprofit organization initially has to show that they can provide a product or a rendered service that will generate a perpetuating revenue. Okay? And so in other words, whatever they do, throw events or make t-shirts, which is what we do, we can show that we can make more money and we can sustain a generated revenue. Okay, anyway. Then after that, you give it through to the IRS, to this big long filing process, and then if you actually are a 501c3 nonprofit, you become completely tax write-off. And you can accept donations, and the donation is where somebody's given money without the return of a rendered service or product. But, you know, they can still... But if we do provide a service or product in return for money, we have to show where that money goes. Either it be donated or it's paid for a rendered service for somebody else, like an employee. To this day, I have not been paid from TLM. She also wanted me to talk about something called SMS, Site Moderation Service, which is another thing that TLM pays for. What we do, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, our national partner, moderates our internet site. That means we have a licensed professional that oversees all of these posts at one point or another. And if it is deemed as the user is in a crisis situation, then we have what's called the EAP, the Emergency Action Protocol, where we take necessary steps to intervene with the user who is in danger to harm themselves or others. But yeah, no, now that that's out of the way, I kind of do want to talk about this situation that we have, what I usually do talk about. And this is the pandemic suicide, a pandemic of suicide. And it's not just you guys, trust me. You know, I've heard that you guys have had to undergo your own tragedies. And, you know, it's hard. But trust me, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's the point of TLM. And trust me, because I've dealt with 7. And that's pretty rough pass. But I did promise Grace, and I promised the group that if their presentation wins, I will come to your school and I will speak. I will talk about my past. I will talk about my MTV stuff. I will talk about what TLM does, how we do, how Flex Watches even incorporates into all that, how I got on TV. Anything you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. I usually don't do middle schools, but I will do it now. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for at least taking the time to listen to me blabber. Again, thank you to the administration, and Grace, Hannah, Tyler, Jack, I hope you knock 'em dead, or whatever I'm supposed to say. But no, thank you guys very much, and you know, just by spreading the word, you are all changing the lives of many more people than I think that you can imagine, and I can never thank you enough for at least spreading the word and helping me out, and I am truly in debt.